Hello my friends and welcome to today's tarot reading. This is a general daily reading for all signs, but the sign that you're here probably means that there is a special message for you. So thank you so much for joining me today. Today is the 19th of July 2022. It is a Tuesday, the day of Mars, the day of action, the day of implementation. And we've got some interesting transits going on today. We've got Mercury entering Leo, which is until August the 4th. So, you know, there's a tendency to be quite dramatic, to express yourself in a dramatic way, to be able to be putting yourself in the limelight, to put yourself forward, to make sure that your needs are heard and attended to. So you'll also be worried, or maybe worried, about the way that you put yourself across to others as well, and about how you affect others. I would say just be aware of this, or be aware that there is a possibility that you could be overly dramatic. Things could get taken into, could just kind of go over the top in respect to how you're feeling. Just check up on that, and also just embrace this love, like in that expansion. Enjoy it to the extent that you're not overbearing or overpowering, or, as I said, being dramatic. That's the main thing. That's the kind of negative aspect of Leo, the drama. But the positive aspects of Leo is that it is the king, and it is embodying that sense of kingly nature into our own communication, and how we communicate with others and with ourselves. And then we've also got Sun in Cancer opposite Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. So you may find that you're in some difficult situations, but be rest assured that you can be proactive within these situations. There's no you don't be manipulated by anyone. Don't feel that you have to compromise yourself too much, obviously within reason, but nothing that compromises yourself in a way that makes you feel bad. I usually, with the 7 spiritual laws, it mentions about an internal guidance system. And in that internal guidance system, you can tell whether or not a particular decision makes you feel one way or another. And I usually get like a kind of like feeling whenever I've got like a bad thing or something that isn't agreeable to me happening. So, for example, say if I've made a decision and I get that kind of like clinchy feeling either in my throat or in my stomach, or sometimes in my chest, mainly in my throat or in my stomach, then I know that I've made the wrong decision. And anything that kind of goes against that and actually lifts my heart up makes me feel that I've made the right decision. So it's important to calibrate like what your own internal guidance system is, to make sure that you can follow this. And with that, you can also kind of go into your own personal growth and how you can make the right decisions for you, understand your own boundaries. This is what this habit is about. This is what this transit is about. So anyway, with that being said, let me just have a look. Yeah, it's all about, I'm just reading what it says for today. But I just feel that it's about you creating better habits for yourself. But the only way that you can do that is by listening to yourself, particularly when you're in bad situations and you want to make them better, or you want to get out of them. Anyway, with that being said, let's get on with today's reading. Now, this is the Tarot del Fuego, and I'll be clarifying with the numerology oracle cards. The King of Cups reversed. Interesting, considering what we were just talking about. The Devil reversed. Okay. The 5 of Wands reversed. The 6 of Wands. Did you see that? It kind of wanted to go up, right? The King of Wands reversed. Okay, right. Let me just double check that that's all straight. 3 of Wands reversed. Wow. 8 of Wands. And the Queen of... Okay. What's going on? I'm surprised we haven't got the Tower reversed. Or the Tower. Knight of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Four of Wands. Ten of Swords. Okay, right, yeah. Okay. So, I don't know. The first thing that came to me was people falling. People, like, maybe lots of people are just like collapsing at once. You know what I mean? King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands. We've got three like big court cards, all reversed. So they've lost their stability. Something has been severely unsuccessful. But the Devil reverse tells me that this is really good. I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to open the window because it's so hot here. And I've closed the windows because of the heat, but it's too much. I can't do it. I'm sorry if you hear some extra noise, but I need to breathe. Anyway, so, yeah, because there was a certain element of stubbornness going on. There also may be a lot of money involved. It may be like, yeah, brothers and sisters, and money. Because we've got a King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands, all different suits. A lack of success. We do have the Knight of Pentacles, so we have two Pentacles here. The Knight of Pentacles is upright, but that says to me maybe it's almost like there's a real stubborn element here. Nobody is moving. It's almost like a stalemate, and people have collapsed within that stalemate. This Ten of Swords here shows to me that this is like the home burning. And this is like a really painful situation. It may be some kind of divorce or split. But yeah, I'm seeing that an Eight of Wands, it's all happened really quickly. Really quickly. And everything's become so... Everybody's become like a prisoner of their own selves. And I think it's actually because they believe that what they're doing will make everyone happy. Yeah. But I think it's a whole collapse of things that are unsuccessful and having to come away from what essentially is an addiction or an addictive way of being. So yeah, the situation I see is like a group of people that have kind of collapsed within each other, that the way that they are being, the way that they are kind of functioning within this relationship within each other, whatever dynamic it is, it could be a friendship group, it could be a family, it could be, yeah, those are the two groups I'm getting, friendship group or family. And it's almost like, you know, people have been living a certain way, and it just doesn't work anymore. It just doesn't, yeah, it doesn't work anymore. And it's because everyone is so stubborn and they're caring a lot about money. But the thing is that it's almost like their downfall. But they're realizing that. There's just this structure that's going on here. That's what made me think, the Four of Pentacles made me think it was family. But there's like a lot of tussles going on. There's a lot of stuff going on, particularly with this Five of Wands reversed. I was hoping it would mean that they're not. I think maybe the fighting is dying down, maybe. Or it might have turned nasty, one of the two. And I think maybe because this sudden kind of turn of nastiness, particularly with, like, you know, and it's almost like plans as well that were like, so possibilities. So for example, if this was some kind of inheritance or something, that was being, you know, kind of divided between brothers and sisters, it's really gotten like out of control, and it's been unsuccessful in able to, like, you know, make everyone happy. But what's fast becoming apparent is that the attachment to money is actually what's causing everybody so much pain. And I see that the players in this game are people that want to do things with the money, people that want to like hold on to the money or hold on to the material aspect of it, and people that just want, like, you know, everybody to be happy emotionally. And when we've got this imbalance of like people compromising in some level, others taking advantage in some others, it can be really, it can be really difficult. But there's a lot of stalemate going on. Like, there's not a lot of, it's interesting, we've got this conflict of movement, we've got this 8 of Wands, which is that like that intense movement, but then with the 4 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, it's almost like a stalemate. It's a real kind of clash, proper clash. But okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I think everybody's like trying to like get one up on each other. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, there's a lack of honesty. There's a real lack of honesty, and people are not being as clear as they should be within situation. I could also see this as a work situation as well. The work situation is like collapsing. So basically, like, you may be in a work situation and you know, maybe one person has expressed their needs as to what they want to do at work, what they need at work, and then all of a sudden, it's like a house of cards. Then all of a sudden, when one person has kind of like come out of the fray, the whole house kind of falls down. That's what I'm seeing. So yeah, how does one deal with this? Let's figure this out, because this is quite intense. Spirit, what messages would you like to communicate? And I mean, we come back to the transit today, being proactive if you're stuck in a difficult situation at work, home, or in any relationship. So it's about you being proactive for yourself. Yeah, don't get stuck in the drama of it all. Wow, environment 44, and it's so interesting because earlier on when I started to deal the cards, it was 444, and then also environment is reversed. So that means the environment is not good. I think the best thing to do is to get yourself out of the toxic environment. You know, understand that, you know, you can't, if you go into an environment that's toxic, right, don't assume that you can change that environment. It's really presumptuous. Do you know what I mean? I think you've just got to accept where you are, and even accepting where you are and getting the hell out is also a very proactive thing to do. So I think that that's the best thing that you've just got to do. And sometimes, yes, you may have to just cut your losses and get the heck out. And you know, that's what this looks like, to be honest with you, because it's looking pretty hectic. So if this is your situation, I would say just don't try and like change, you know, it's almost like you're trying to change the movement of the sea. You can't do that. The sea is going one way, and if it's going that way, you either hop in your boat and you go that way, or you either get off and get on the island and wait until the wind changes and then you go the other way, or you go to a different sea. I don't know, but I don't see change in your favor I see so much movement, but I don't see change in your favor. So I think you have to understand that this environment is toxic, and if you try to change the environment, then it's just gonna wear you down, because we've got some really, really strong manipulative forces here. We've got all these reversals. It's an intense situation. So I would just do you, babes, do you. Wow, intense reading. But nothing that isn't too, we've only got two majors. So that to me says that you've got quite a bit of control on this. You can just get the heck out. So please do take care. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did like it, please do give it a thumbs up. Otherwise, and please do subscribe if you haven't done already. But otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Take care, my darlings, and have a beautiful day. Bye.